Hello everyone, welcome to our ScratchJr channel. I am Ben. I am going to show you how to use the start on bump blocks, repeat blocks and shrink blocks for process and character. As suggested before, please use a pen and a piece of paper to sketch the story first before creating the project. Now, let's add a new project and create a story. Always remember our 4 steps for the project. Step 1, where does our story take place? Let's say our story takes place in a basketball field. In order to add a basketball court as the background for our stage, we click the landscape image on top of the interface screen. Then, we select gym as the background for our stage. There you go. Step 2, who are the characters in our story? Our story has 2 characters, the cat and the basketball. The cat was already added to our project by default, and we need to add a basketball as another character. Click the Add button on the left side of the interface screen. Then, we select basketball as the character. There you go. Step 3, where are the starting positions for our characters? We need to decide where our characters should be located in the background. Let's move the cat to the left side of the basketball court and the basketball to the center of the basketball court. There you go. Step 4, what are the actions of our characters? Once we have the background, characters, and starting positions of the characters, we can create our story. Click the cat character. On the bottom section of the interface screen, you can add the process for the cat. Let's add start and end activities block first. Then, you want the cat to touch the ball. You can add move right block in the process, so that the cat is able to touch the ball. Click the basketball character. We want the basketball to be thrown in the air when the cat touches the basketball. Add start on bump and end activities block first. Start on bump block means that the process will start when the character is touched. Let's add the move up block with 10 steps. Let's test our script. The cat moves to the right and touches the basketball. The basketball moves up to the net. However, it doesn't look real since the basketball should shrink when it is moving away from the cat. Click the basketball character again and add shrink block after the move up block. We want the basketball keeps shrinking as it is moving away from the cat. We can use the repeat block to handle such a situation. Drag the repeat block to include both move up and shrink blocks. We want the basketball to shrink while it is moving up. The repeat block will repeat the embedded blocks 10 times. Let's test our script. It looks good. Let's add the ball dropping part to make it more realistic. Click the basketball character again and add move down block with 4 steps after the repeat block. Let's test our script. It looks great. Let's add the final part with the ball bouncing on the ground. Click the basketball character again and add hop block with 2 steps after the move down block. We can turn on the presentation mode on top of the interface screen and run our story in full screen mode. Let's run our story. The cat touches the basketball and the basketball is thrown towards the net and the basketball drops back to the ground and bounces a few times before it stops. Excellent. The final step is to name our project. Click the yellow button on the top right corner of the interface screen. Let's change the name to Shooting Basketball. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel. See you again soon.